A major milestone for the Princess of Wales, 9 months after her cancer diagnosis.
I cannot tell you what a relief it is to have finally completed my chemotherapy treatment.
In a deeply personal new video message, Princess Kate also announcing a gradual return to royal duties.
I am, however, looking forward to being back at work and undertaking a few more public engagements.
Her voice narrating over intimate family moments filmed last month in the English countryside with husband and heir to the throne, Prince William, and their 3 children, George, Louis, and Charlotte. A rare glimpse into their private life.
Is this filming?
Hello? Hello?
Kate acknowledging the pain they've faced as a family.
Life as you know it can change in an instant, and we've had to find a way to navigate the stormy waters.
And the uncertain journey ahead.
Doing what I can to stay cancer-free is now my focus. My path to healing and full recovery is long.
The princess made her cancer diagnosis public in March, just 6 weeks after King Charles announced he too was undergoing treatment for the disease, both keeping the types of cancer and details about their prognosis private. Since then, Kate's been seen only a handful of times, including an official appearance at the Trooping the Colours ceremony in June, and at the men's final at Wimbledon in July, where she was greeted with a standing ovation.
It's clear that this has really struck a chord with so many people, and she really has managed to say something that resonates with people all over the world.
Now, Kate's moving message helping bolster Britain's royal family while giving hope to those facing cancer.
I remain with you, side by side, hand in hand.
And reminding us all what's most important.
This time has above all reminded William and me to reflect and be grateful for the simple yet important things in life, which so many of us often take for granted, of simply loving and being loved.
Now, that video did leave some questions unanswered, including exactly what her doctors are saying about her cancer and whether she's still undergoing any other treatments. Royal officials did not offer any other details about her condition, citing her privacy. But Kensington Palace did say the princess has continued to do a bit of work from home and that she will take part in a handful of public engagements between now and Christmas. But her main focus, guys, will be making a full recovery.
All right. Thank you, Kate. Let's bring in NBC royal commentator Daisy McAndrew. She's at Buckingham Palace for us. First of all, can we just start off by saying what incredible news to see her in this state with her family. That was beautiful. So she said these words, that she's finished chemotherapy and is now focusing on her recovery and staying cancer-free. What do you mean? What do you think that means?
Well, it's interesting. That short phrase, staying cancer-free, has been one of the elements of the film that has really been analysed and overanalyzed in the last few hours since that film dropped. We are told behind the scenes, please don't assume that that means the princess is telling us she is cancer-free, that the cancer is behind her. And of course, I think any of us who've experienced cancer or family members who've had it know that even once you're through the treatment, there is always that little voice in the back of your mind saying, has it gone forever? Will it return? And I think that's the message, that yes, she's out of the really dangerous period, but it's not back to normal. And of course, chemotherapy itself takes a long time to recover, for the body to recover. So there is a road ahead.
Well, the film is so extraordinary. I think it's fair to say we've never seen anything like this coming out of the royal family. It's beautiful. It's intimate. You see these moments between her and William. How is that going over, and what was the thinking behind that?
You're so right that it was beautiful and intimate, and I've been thinking this morning that it has a rather American feel about it. It feels to us Brits, who are used to our royals being a little more buttoned up and a bit more stiff upper lip, it feels quite Hollywood. It feels very, very glossy, very emotional, and the content of it, talking about being loved and loving your family. Seeing William and Kate with these public displays of affection, that's not something we're used to. We're used to seeing wedding. Harry and Meghan hold hands, but William and Kate have always been much more private, much less able and willing to sort of show each other that affection. So I think a lot of people have really enjoyed and embraced that idea of seeing them so emotional with each other. But it's taking a little bit of getting used to for us Brits.
Yeah.
Well, as Americans, we approve that message. We're all about a little PDA.
Exactly. We do. And I also do
Exactly.
think sometimes when you go through something scary and hard like cancer, it just changes, you know, your perspective and how you see things. So some things may have changed.
And
there
when
too.
people want to see, it's the Queen who says royals have to be seen to be believed.
Yeah.
To see her doing well is really powerful. Daisy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.